So one of the types of drop-down list that you can actually go ahead and add in Jotform is a dynamic drop-down widget, meaning based on one drop-down, you can actually go ahead and display out other drop-down as you like. So to do that, let me just go ahead and click on Add Element. And now I'm going to go ahead and go to Widget right here, just like this. And you can see that I have dynamic drop down right here. So if I were to go ahead and then click on this, you can see that I can add in different options right here. Let me just go ahead and remove these out right here. And let's say, for example, I'm going to say male right here, and I'm going to say female right here. And I'm going to go around and say child right here, just like this right here. So you can see that I can say adult male, and then I'm going to say adult female right here, and just like this. So I'm just going to go around over here, and let's say this is a male drop down. So I'm just going to go around and say, let's say, for example, heavy male right here, just like this. Heavy male, maybe let's say, for example, non-vez right here, just like this. Non-vez heavy male for the adult, or maybe I'm just going to go ahead and say adult right here, just like this. Adult. Non-vez heavy male, and I'm going to go around and say vez heavy male right here, and I'm just going to go ahead and copy this, and I'm going to go ahead and say like, let's say, for example, non-vez or vez right here. But let me just go ahead and break this down right here. Non-vez and vez, let's say, for example, right here. So under non-vez itself, I'm going to say heavy male, and I'm going to say light male right here, just like this. So this is what you have. And for child, I'm just going to go ahead and type in vez and non-vez right here, just like this again. And under vez, I'm just going to go around and say, let's say, for example, light male, light male normal, let's say, for example, right here. And I'm going to say kids special with kids special with surprise right here, just like this. So I'm just going to go around over here. Okay, there you go. So light male normal or kid special surprise. Same goes for the non-vez as well. So this is what you have. So I can simply go around over here and add in a space right here, just like this. And as I add in space, you can see that I get another list right here. So under adult, there is non-vez, and under non-vez, there is heavy male. So I'm going to add in two space right here. So under adult, there's non-vez, and under non-vez, there's heavy and light male. And there's vez, which is one step right here, just like this. So now this is going to be the same. Under vez itself as well, there's going to be heavy and light right here. So I'm just going to go around and say heavy non-vez meal right here to be more specific, and light non-vez meal. So heavy vez meal, and then I'm going to say light vez meal right here. And child, so let's add in a space right here. Light vez right here. So I'm separating everything from space, as you can see right here. And then I'm going to go around and say kids special vez meal with surprise right here. So let's just go ahead and add that in. Non-vez, and then double space right here. Light non-vez right here. Light non-vez, double space right here. Non-vez right here, just like this. So once I do that, I can go ahead and preview out the form now, and you can see the dynamic drop down in action. So you can see that I can go ahead and choose adult or child right here. So if I were to choose adult, I can go ahead and choose vez and non-vez right here. And then under non-vez, you see the non-vez meal and light non-vez meal right here. Under child, you can see that I have the kids special meal right here, just like this, under vez and non-vez as I want. So you can see that depending on the first list right here, I can go ahead and select out the other list. And that is what the dynamic drop down widget actually does. So if I were to actually go around over here, this is the widget settings. So you can see that you can actually go ahead and add in a separator as well. If you want to, you can add the field empty as well. So whenever someone submits, this separator will actually go ahead and give the data. You can add in a custom CSS if you want to go ahead and change out the drop down list according to how you want as well. If you were to go to properties right here, you can see that you can change around the alignment of the question right here. You can go ahead and enable or disable the label right here and change the label alignment as you want as well, to left, right, top, or as you want. So you can change around the width as well. For example, I can go ahead and say 350 right here, just like this, or let's say, for example, 400 itself, and change around the width. So this is what you have. So let's just go around over here. So you can see that I have 400. So let's just go around over here, duplicate this, and then you can see that this actually works. So sometimes the values don't work. So let's just go ahead and remove this. And now I'm going to go to the properties right here. So I can change around the height as I want as well. So let's just go for 100 so that it takes a bit of more space. We can make this required as well. So apart from that, you can see that the widget name is dynamic dropdown. So I'm just going to go around and say a meal selection. So let's just go ahead and type in meal selection right here. The field label, let's just rename that out as well. You can shrink it out right here, and as you shrink it, you can go ahead and add in multiple let's say fields right here on the same column, or you can go ahead and move it to the new line or hide the field as well if you don't want it to show it to the form fillers. On the field detail, you will be able to see the details of the unique name of the field and the specific field ID as well as required. Well, let me just go ahead and delete and select this out. Go to properties right here, let's say for example, and now I'm going to go to advanced right here and remove out the shrink option right here. So this is what you have, and as I were to go ahead and preview out the form right here, you can see I can choose adult or child, viz and non-viz, and then based on that I will get the other options right here. So that is how you can go ahead and work around with the dynamic drop-down widget inside of Jotform. So I hope you guys learned something as always. And as always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.